to the game.
And we get a look at Coach Matt. Should be a special one.
A dazzling facility located here in the heart of Atlanta, Georgia. Welcome inside Mercedes-Benz Stadium. Coming up, we have a good one for you. Between the New England Patriots and the Atlanta Falcons. Pinion to get this one going. And away we go at Mercedes-Benz Stadium. On the return, here's Travion Henderson. He stopped on the run back of the 27.
First and 10. And they're on the 27-yard
line. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Here goes throw.
And the connection not quite there yet on his opening throw of the game.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered Creed on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
We'll try something else from the 27 this time. 2nd and 10. Back to the air. It's May. Intercepted! And the Falcons get the football on the first turnover of the contest.
I just want to rock. Body out of y'all.
Damn.
MC, make another hit.
This ain't what you want.
Project.
This ain't what you want. This ain't what you want. 1600 block. I just wanna rock. I just wanna. I just wanna rock. Body out of ya.
This is such a special place. You drive through the streets of Green Bay, no tall buildings, quaint houses, and then boom, right there in the middle of the neighborhood is iconic Lambeau Field. Today we've got an NFC matchup on tap, as it'll be the Atlanta Falcons taking on the Green Bay Packers. Here's the punter, Bradley Pinion, on to get us started. And off we go from Lambeau. From the end zone, here comes Williams. And good coverage defensively. They wouldn't let him get ahead of steam going, and he'll be brought down at the 15. Love, they go play action now. Pass caught, it's Romeo Doubs. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. 13 yards on the game's opening play.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Off the play fake, Love. And it's incomplete.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
To pass, here's Jordan Love. That's taken in, Dontavian Wicks. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A first down there on a pickup of 25. That's his first catch of the game, and an impressive one against multiple defenders.
And how about that start? Really aggressive. Yeah, there was double coverage out there, but that didn't stop them at all. They went right at it and defeated it on that play.
And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Love looking to throw it. That's caught downfield. It's Golden. Touchdown, Packers. Matthew Golden, 39 yards. And the Packers get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. They said that they wanted to get him involved early, and what a way to cap their opening drive, Charles. We know he's one of the fastest receivers in the NFL, and he showcased it on that play.
And when you have a guy like that, you want to make sure the defense sees him early, right? You want to see how they're going to adjust, how they're going to try and guard him, because they can't replicate his speed in practice unless they've got one of the few guys who are as fast as he is. And all it took was one drive, he burned them, and I don't think it's the last time they called his number in this one.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Looking to put a drive together. Off the play fake, Cousins. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
Part of what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Complete to Drake London. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
I don't care who you put on him, he's going to be a handful in one-on-one throw.
Yeah, right now you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe needs some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
So into Packer territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 45-yard line.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
A run for the first time with Bijan Robinson. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
Taking down back at the 50.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Short throw caught by Pitts. It'll go as a gain of 4. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 11.
Hey, let's face it, you can put any Halloween costume on him. You're not going to be able to disguise him because for a tight end of his size, difficult to sneak him anywhere, but that's what they tried to do. Lined up on his right, tried to work his way back to his left, but just a minimal gain as the defense was able to react quickly.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Kyle Pitts, 46 yards. And the Falcons are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own.
For a big tight end, he can sure move like a slot receiver when he gets a head of steam going. And as a defensive back, you've got a big decision to make when he's moving like that.
They'll try and throw with Penix. And he'll get in. And they take an 8-7 lead. Well, they got down 7-zip. They said, we'll go for 2, one up you, and they take the lead.
How about that for a little risk-reward, right? If you don't get it, you're only down a point. Let's go ahead and make a statement in this ball game, and that's exactly what they did.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. And he returns this to the 22.
At their own 22-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball.
Yeah, why
I wouldn't change it up until they showed me a reason to do so.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on 1st down. Here's Love. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Throw right side, hauled in by Dobbs. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Four receivers on the field. It's 3rd and 4. Love from the gun. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. And they're on 3rd and short. They just tried to spread the field. It worked.
And I think that the spreading of the field, the extra receivers, has really become the next in the evolutionary chain in the NFL. Go all the way back in that situation, you're handed to the fullback, right? As we evolve, maybe you pitched it to your tailback. Now you spread the field, and you have your choices of where to throw it and complete it for a 1st down. Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield.
And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes. Divine Diablo dropping him behind the line of scrimmage. Seventh play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Throwing. Love. He's got his target. That's complete. Touchdown, Packers. Romeo Dobbs, 47 yards. And the Packers have retaken the lead.
As a fan, is there anything prettier than a well-executed post route?
No, it's a thing of beauty, especially when it's done like that for a touchdown.
The throw, the catch, and how about the run after to get it to the end zone?
McManus's point after is good. And that makes this a 14-8 ball game. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone. So this ball will come out to the 30 now. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
On second down, another shot for Robinson. And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up third down.
When a draw works, it can be a thing of beauty. But when it doesn't, oh, it can be ugly. And in this case, loss of yardage ugly.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. They'll see about converting this 3rd and 8. Now Penix. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
On the bootleg, it's Penix. Hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Packers are going to get the football back in excellent field position.
Ready?
To throw now. Here's Love. The connection with his running back, Josh Jacobs.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense. 2nd and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on 3rd down and pick up the 1st down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendencies. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the 1st down. That's exactly what they did.
The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. On play action, Love to throw. He gets that one complete to Wicks. And he's going to be touchdown, but he's got the 1st down.
I think that's a big pickup for a 1st down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a 1st down. Executed it to perfection. Looking in zone, but it's incomplete.
That snap, he's the hero of his defense after the play he just made. A 1-possession game, and his hit kept it exactly that.
He'll swing that out wide to Jacobs. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. Now play number 7 of this drive, but it's a tough 3rd and 9. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. Romeo Doubs with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Packers will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Well, just a sensational start for this offense, Charles. 3 drives, 3 passing touchdowns.
Is that like mentioning a perfect game in baseball? Or are we cool to do it here in football, partner?
No, I think you can do it here in football. I think perfect game in baseball, that's its own category.
Yeah, I think you're right about that. Could not imagine a worse start for that secondary, or let's face it, a better one for this offense. No chance they stop passing now the way that it's going. I think they'll continue to press the ball downfield and hopefully reap the same results.
And able to get this out to the 25. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half.
Let's go. 60 Eagles.
They'll go play action here with Penix. And this one is incomplete.
Trying to get something positive to happen here before the break, and they sure need it. They went for the big one, but it winds up incomplete.
Play fake, and they'll throw with Penix. And that's caught inside the 35. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. They'll throw now on the final play. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
And their back's up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
A play fake. Now Penix. And with the clock reading zeros, he is into the end zone. What an exclamation mark to the end of this second quarter.
Indeed. Indeed. Well, my education continues in this game, I've got to tell you, because there's not an analyst in the world that would have said pass up the field goal here, go for it, and expect for it to be successful, and it was. I mean, they're playing this one just like a video game.
Especially for the final play of the first half to have the guts to do that. But I guess what do we say? The end will justify the means, right?
No doubt about it. For you and me, we live, we learn.
21, Falcons 14.
It'll be Falcons football, and they trail here as we get back underway on EA Sports. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10.
Let's go now. Take off.
Here's Penix. That's brought in downfield by London. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 22 yards there, a first down.
Press coverage on the outside, and for defenders, that's the ultimate risk-reward. If you take the risk, can you reward yourself by keeping them on the line of scrimmage? But no, not on that one. Got to step on them. Now it's just a matter of laying the ball out there for him to go get it.
1st and 10, it's Robinson. And he'll be brought down right on the 50. A gain of 3. Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 7. And looking to throw, Penix. Short throw caught by Pitts. And he's got this down to the 35. He's been big. 2 touchdowns earlier. Now he's got a 1st down here.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
They'll throw with Penix. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Leads to 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Looking to throw, Penix. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, it looked like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
And this is going to result in another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 20-yard line. A 3rd down conversion with a strong gain of 14.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage, and here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
Straight ahead, it's Robinson. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards.
First and goal at the 1-yard line.
Robinson trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. Now a timeout called for by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter.
Let's go.
Robinson is into the end zone. It's a Falcons touchdown.
Touchdown, Atlanta.
A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know that sounds really generic and it sounds almost trite, but the blocks were made up front, offensive line, collective victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish to the run all the way into the end zone?
Zane Gonzalez on for the extra point. He's got it, and we're all tied at 21.
Ties the game at 21.
Nothing separating these 2 teams on the scoreboard as the kick's away here.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. After that last touchdown we just saw, Charles, we got ourselves a brand new ball game, all tied here in the 3rd as they have their first possession of this 2nd half.
And Brandon, this drive is all about one word to me, and that's the word answer, because they're trying to answer the momentum the other offense picked up in tying the game, because not only if they score and they feel better about themselves, they'll retake the lead and maybe set the tone for the rest of the half, keeping them in the driver's seat.
To pass, here's Jordan Love. Looking deep here for Dobbs. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. Touchdown, Packers. Rodeo Dobbs, 49 yards. And the Packers have moved out in front here in the final minute of the 3rd quarter. So this game tied at the half, but we are tied no more. A touchdown there on the opening sequence of this third quarter.
And what a great drive put together by the offensive coordinator. He had a plan, and they executed it almost to perfection, coming right out of the locker room. Now they're feeling good about their chances here in the second half.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. They did what they had to do to start this third quarter. Went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, you're exactly right, partner. They had a little bounce in their step after scoring that first touchdown, but the defense gave one up, and that's the problem right now. Can they get better play from their defense while they continue to score on offense?
42-yard line.
Back to Robinson now on first down. And he stopped immediately there. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. To the air, Penix. Short throw caught by Pitts. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run.
First down. A 28-yard gain.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. We couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. 1st and 10 here. On the counter, this is Robinson. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
There's no question that coming into this game, this defense is pretty vocal about its desire to take this running back out of his game. And all that pregame wolfing has turned into results.
Here we go on 2nd and 12.
Nowadays, quarterbacks don't mind throwing into coverage because of the confidence they have in their receivers to come down with the ball. But sometimes you have to be careful you don't get too confident and throw an interception.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 12-yard line. Nice third down conversion and even 20 yards. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. This will be caught at about the 5. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Charlie Warner, a 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Falcons are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. We are set up for a fantastic finish now. A 4th quarter touchdown here, and we're an extra point away from a tie football game.
And I know they're thinking about possibly going for 2, but I'd go ahead and kick this one and just get it back to level.
And he will get into the end zone. So how about that for putting it on the line? They've taken the lead by a point here in the 4th quarter. They didn't want the tie. They roll the dice and they take the lead.
That felt like a tone setter, didn't it? Forget tying the ball game and feeling like we're just hanging with you. We're going to go ahead and push it to a 1-point lead, and it just changes the complexion of the whole game.
Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
18-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the 4th quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Black, 95, ready.
Play action this time with Love. Looking deep here for Dobbs. That is incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
On a bad time late for a poor throw. It's intercepted. And he'll return this ball across midfield to the 47-yard line.
I know some teams are leery about playing cover 2 because the strong safety's not usually a terrific cover guy. But in this case, he played it perfectly. Read the football and went and made the interception.
Robinson up the middle. Oh, that one well designed as he'll take this down to the 30-yard line. Fourth quarter, 2 minutes on the clock in a tight one-point game. So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9 at the 28.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Short throw caught by Pitts. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Kyle Pitts, 28 yards. And the Falcons are able to build on to their fourth quarter lead.
And what a weapon he is at the tight end spot because when they throw him the football downfield, they count on him getting additional yardage almost every time. And that's exactly what he did there. Caught that, ran with it, all the way to the end zone.
Here we go now as we get set for a big two-point conversion.
The Falcons will line up.
They'll look to throw. And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2. They don't get it.
Falcons 35. Packers 28. Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Here we go. Set.
Love looking to throw it. And his throw is going to be incomplete. The way he's thrown the football today, almost a surprise when he doesn't complete a pass like happened there, but he needs a few more to get his guys downfield.
Well, the way he's thrown it leads him to believe that he's going to get those completions. And that means the guys going out for passes, they'll run even harder because they expect it as well.
And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. Here now, 3rd down.
10 yards to go.
Set.
Love. He'll try and do this himself. And he'll be stopped short of the 1st down as they rally to tackle him at about the 28.
That was a good effort there, trying to do it on his own, but as a defender, you're in a tough spot because you have coverage responsibilities behind you, and if you take off too quick to try and get him down, he might loft it over your head.
So better to track with your man defensively than try to go up and make a stop on the quarterback.
Exactly right. What you're hoping is that your guys in the front 7 can get him down.
Is a turnover on down.
We've got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on 1st down. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it.